Then Glimpse, Sumail, free farming on the top lane, also mid is doing well.
Topson. There's 3 heroes around this Troll Warlord. Phase boots to get away from Static Link, but the lift up from Telekinesis. Beautiful from Lil, just about in range. Spartan still being chased by Topson as the stun from Saxa with No Tail arriving. They have managed to clear up Boranya. Razor down, Spartan Disruptor follows, and Lil being hounded, hunted in his own jungle. No spells left to give. He's full HP with a 15 wand charges, but there are 4 OG heroes surrounding this poor Rubik down a bottom lane. They could even come and deal with Skitter if they wanted to, but they'll return to their natural habitats and reset again. That
Arcane Rune on Troll, even though there were 3 heroes on top of him, he was just spamming Whirling Axes, but he get Ocean Heart, nice stats, some extra regen while you're standing in a river.
Pretty good for a mid laner.
Wait. Why is it called Ocean Heart if that's a river? I mean, you get the extra regen in the river. River's not an ocean.
Where does the water from an ocean come from?
Radiant's
what pumps water into the ocean?
It's a good question.
It's a river. It's a river, right? So the heart of the ocean is a river. See,
I'm stunned by your knowledge of the nature, geography, and
biology.
Well, you had some extreme knowledge about Komodo dragons yesterday.
Oh my goodness. I know a lot of random shit about a lot of random things. Bounty runes, what we're looking at here. Sumail, No Tail, and Skitter. So 3 for 1 OG favored as Timbersaw being chased back by Topson with an Iron Shell on him and a Surged Illusion. Double Iron Shell. Go on, get the Timbersaw. Where's the ensnare? Finally, he gets the root up on him, and the Magic Burst from No Tail will help mid one claim the kill. We're getting the classic 4 heroes mid again, by the way.
While Sumail is farming, also forcing enemies to TP back to base with the Rupture. Will finish his Maelstrom in 800 gold. They also want to give some farm and levels to Saxa, so Bloodseeker goes back to jungle. This is what Team Secret is doing a lot with position 4 on the Apsor as well.
Yeah, give them some face time with the creeps. It's 11 minutes in, you're not level 6 on Saxa yet. Try and get that Vendetta going so you can be the scouting recon hero of OG. Mid 1 farming jungle. Just behind the tier 1 mid though, Topson has found Spartan. The glimpse back, not enough to save his life. Surge, Topson, look at how speedy he is. He's just going straight on under tier 2. Topson, desperate for kills. Changes target, moves to Skylark now. That's a lot of damage from the Chakram Whirling Death, but he has... Wait, has he got a point for Battle Trance? 441, no point, no. I was wondering there for a second if he was just holding on to it, but he has gone 4410. Level 10 is about to come, but I assume he would go for one of the talents. They are pretty damn nice. Agi or HP on that Troll Warlord. Here we go. Surge again. Iron Shell forward. Topson has the backup of No Tail with a false promise. Maybe that's why he doesn't even need battle. Oh god. No Tail didn't press his buttons quick enough. And now Topson's a little too deep dead, and No Tail follows him into the grave. No Tail knows exactly what happened.
Yeah, and instant smoke. There was no vision on that smoke. What can they get from it? Ideally, you would want to kill a Bloodseeker, but the Dire scan connect and they know something is up. Nice map reading. There's a big synergy between Oracle ulti, which lasts 8 seconds, False Promise, and then Troll Warlord's level 1 ulti 6.5. So you're pretty much invulnerable for 15 seconds. You just need to skill it.
You just need to. Yep, that is a very good point. To press the button, you need to have the button available. Nice carapace from Saxa. Allows the chain stun, and with Timber Chain coming back up, maybe Skylark can escape. He's popped his stick. He turns to the chakram, but the surge. Ion Shell Thompson yet again, just sprinting forward and finding kills. Spartan should be a little bonus here. Cherry on the top of the ice cream sundae that OG have made for themselves. It's a banana split as Spartan falls flat on his face.
Wait till we see level 4 surge. I mean, it's the same amount since the recent change, 70%, but once Bloodseeker gets Thirst and Heroes drop low, he's gonna have over 1,000 move speed.
Who needs a move speed cap when you've got Bloodseeker and Darkseer? OG very heavily congesting this bottom half of the map. They are continually trying to play in towards mid, keeping Thompson, this active hero, while Sumail, the Bloodseeker, does farm safely back in the jungle towards his BKB. And Thompson wants to defuse the blade on the troll. And you love that item, don't you, Lacoste?
Oh, for sure. The best item in the game right now. 50 mana burn, add some extra damage against Timbersaw, against Lifestealer when there's no rage. You can't use any spells. But Skitter, he's extremely farmed. Maelstrom building towards that's Heaven's Halberd, which will cripple both of the cores of OG.
Yeah, makes up for the fact that Spartan has no boots. It's been a long time since I've seen a position 5 this poor. Windlace Magic Wand at 14 minutes. Sad, sad times ahead for Spartan. OG come in, collapse around the high ground near the tier 1 tower top. That should be the objective they aim for. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sumail kind of clear out this bottom wave and maybe TP top if he desperately needs to. But lots of lines being drawn there by Spartan, guys. Come on, shove out the mid lane, shove out the top lane. But Baranya is like, nah, I'm going to stay in the trees, man. I'm just going to chill here. Wait for OG to come to me.
Bottom lane, they found Bloodseeker.
Oh, did they though? Thunderstrike, that should finish him off. Sumail down, the glimpse back allows Spartan and Lil to escape.
And that
Lifestealer inside the creep runs away.
For Disruptor. Also got him an extra level, which will put more points into Glimpse.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, all these small items coming together. Darkseer finishes his mech. Meteor Hammer on Saxa. All they need is that Diffusal Blade. Then they're gonna try to grab a kill or two and transition that into Roche. Any big tier 2 items so far? I saw Imp Claw dropping for someone, not sure who picked it up. Check.
Meteor Hammer, Nyx Assassin. It's time. Bloodseeker is getting gone on. And he's got the backup of the Oracle though. Skitter Rage TP. Safe and sound back home. Lil, very unlikely to escape this one though. Stuns into stuns. And Saxa has Lil locked down. Let Saxa kill him. Let Saxa kill Lil. No, Tail! Stealing it away from him. No sweet revenge.
Timbersaw is tanky. Like, they were really bullying him at the first 10-15 minutes. Now he got 2 bracers, could have defined, so a lot of that magic resistance kicking in.
And at this point, it feels like OG, they can just go for this kind of systematic... Oh god, Baranya just got... Is solo killed by Thompson? Well, Thompson, no battle trance anymore. Pummeled into the ground by the rotations of aggressive mode. 3 heroes TP up there to respond to the Baranya death.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well,
so
that's classic Thompson. He loves to play over the limits. Most of the time, he looks like genius. Sometimes it's the other way around. But once they group up as 5, I don't see them having problems with winning a team fight.
They're diving bottom tier 1. Mid one, vacuum back Spartan, even though he's being glimpsed away. No tail, with a couple of seconds remaining on Fortune's End, pinging out exactly where Spartan's headed. They're in the trees, and they've found the poor Disruptor. A few more clicks will finish him off, and this is where OG just start knocking down towers like dominoes. They can push down mid and bottom lane. Yeah, they're drawing the line exactly. You know, they just play through the jungle, the normal kind of algorithm, come in, play in towards the tier 2's mid and bottom lane, leave the dire jungle up top to your opponents for the most part. But interesting, they've actually changed plans. They've come up towards top lane looking for a fight.
Yeah, this is what I said. They need to get a kill or two, and if everyone is alive, they will easily switch to Roshan after that. Now that the Lifestealer TP'd, they might sneak and grab themselves a kill. Borania, oh man, he's struggling this game.
Oh, did they see him there for a second? They don't want to go under tower. Skylark, a pretty difficult kill to get, and the TP's coming bottom lane. Sumail sprinting out. That Essence Ring keeping him alive, it looks like. Spartan cleared up by mid one, the Iron Shell doing work. Skitter and Lil have nothing to do but turn tail and run. And the connection is coming. Oh, nice. Impale into Meteor Hammer, the vacuum, not quite allowing it to perfectly land.
Even if they landed the combo, the Lifestealer still does not die there. He's sitting at the 1600 HP, 15 magic wand charges, rage ready. You can't really lock him down.
You can piss him off a little bit though.
Yeah, that's
and they have the rest of OG connecting in, so full control of this jungle once more. Smoke up. OG.
Guardian Greaves on Darkseer.
Looking for the Razor. Looking for the big targets in this jungle. Borania has Blood Rage on him. He's going to get chased by Thompson. Quick static link to run away, but the Yule's up. They've got the cancel, as that Fortune's End will bring Borania back down to the ground. And let's see if Thompson can dig the grave and send him even deeper. Vacuum back, whack him down, and Thompson with yet another kill. OG, very, very strong when they group up together, but they've got to start taking some more of these objectives. Aggressive mode are doing a great job at keeping Skitter, in this game, net worth-wise.
The thing about OG is they will always find a farm on the map and utilize the most out of it. Same goes for Team Secret. The way they played in the previous series, you can see a lot of similarities between these two teams.
Skitter. I don't know if he's toying with fire here, but he's very close to get... Oh, he did get spotted. Thompson saw him for a brief moment.
No TP.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're right.
You can't rage TP anymore. I mean, you can rage quit.
He's gonna rage and run from the rupture, and oh god, he's gonna die. Oh, Skitter. He tried his hardest. It was never enough. OG there, pretty strong in force.
Just uses Glam, so he
Thompson saw him.
Bloodseeker's gold income.
Oh, but Skylark is very aggressively timber chain forward. Mid one has a surge. Good vacuum on the very edge. Now, this allows Saxa to move forward with the helm of Thompson's Diffusal Blade, inhibits the movement of the Skylark Timber, and chain stun him down. He's got no mana left. He's got one timber chain, but perfect carapace again from Saxa. Puts a stop to that. And immediately he goes Vendetta to go and scout. Look at him, surging, aggressively moving forward.
700 move speed. Rubik. Can you find him? He wants his revenge.
Saxa's revenge.
I still did not feel the influence of Rubik this game. He has some really nice spells to steal.
Again on the Lifestealer they go. Fortune's End. Yeah, the rage. Once more in between the Impale and that Meteor Hammer. So Skitter actually playing into the arms of OG here. 1 versus 4, jumps inside the catapult. Wheels himself away, fast and the furious. Skitter. But this is where you start to feel that OG have a firm grasp on this game. They're just doing the same move over and over again, right? They push bot, they push mid, and then they smoke from this area of the map and they move again on the Lifestealer. They go, and they come down. If they can get the tier 1, that's great. If not, they come back in to disrupt the Razor farming, find pickoffs over and over again. It is just this continual cycle. But this is the change they've made. You mentioned it 5 minutes ago or so. Instead of going up top to find Razor and clear out top wave, they have gone into Roshan.
And they want aggressive team to actually come to them and fight, but they are not aware of this Roshan.
Roshan has fallen to the dust.
And Oracle has Philosopher's Stone, one of the best items you can get for some extra gold. And in the team fight, he will swap Keen Optic to have some extra range and mana regen. That's what you do with the Philosopher's Stone.
Swap it in and swap it out. Saxa
Radiant's middle tower is under
can't be
attack.
bothered to clear the top wave, so he's going to drag the Radiant wave in towards mid.
Dire's bottom
And that
tower
way, this will naturally push.
Radiant's
Skitter is trying to
middle tower is
clear
under
out
attack.
in behind tier 2 mid lane of the Dire side as well. This is when you know that the team's starting to, become a little bit desperate. It's not completely out of the question that they could come back into this. They are still continuing to find places to farm, which is very important for them. Thompson, Troll. Static Link is big from Baranya. But I don't see what they can do with this. The follow-up just isn't available for them.
Dire's middle tower.
A Lifestealer needs to be out pushing the waves, and this is what he does. Creep skips on the mid. Bottom is pushed in by Skylark. He doesn't have that much tower damage, but he can kill the whole creep wave in a second.
Can they find him? No, they can't. Skylark already TPing back home.
Are scanning.
This
They will
Lifestealer
get
man.
pissed at one point and just build Basher on Troll as the next item, maybe even on the Bloodseeker.
Now Skitter is there as well. Man, oh man. One creep on 4 HP. Oopsie daisy. Razor trying to shift into BKB now. Does get the immediate Yules over onto mid one. Vac back, but this Razor Illusion not doing a whole heck of a lot. Sacks are surging in. But the TP out from Lil and Baranya being fast enough to escape will be safe and sound as Sumail battles with Skitter. Disarm onto the Troll as he's glimpsed away. Sumail is still fighting and he has the Essence Ring still in hand. The trouble being Sumail gets blown up by Skylark. Thompson finds Spartan in the back, but he's been silenced up and the Aegis is dropped. I wonder, does he have Battle Trance? He does have Battle Trance remaining. Stun there onto the Timbersaw thanks to the Meteor Hammer. Thompson going in deep. Oh, there's 4 heroes here and it glimpses back again. Baranya, Static Link, still on cooldown. Has the Yule Scepter to deal with this, but the disarm's good enough for now. The Battle Trance being wasted by the Troll, trying to battle Skitter, but it's nowhere near enough. Yule's up to stop him from escaping. Brought back down to ground, and 2 very big kills on the core heroes. As aggressive mode will find a third. Sacks are down, and they hold on to their tier 2. A wonderful fight yet again. They are on to No Tail. Oracle gone, and aggressive mode 4 for nil.
Whew. Man, Skylark was doing such a good job just being on top of Oracle, so he could not get close to Troll Warlord to use his ulti. And he instantly deleted Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker had the BKB, didn't pop it. He was pretty sure that he can survive there. Also, you can't man-fight Lifestealer.
Yeah, he had Essence Ring and BKB, but it was like a surprising amount of damage from Purifying Flames and the Timbersaw all at once that connected on the Bloodseeker to take him down. No Tail was only trying his hardest to save his buddy. Didn't work out in the end. Glimpse onto Saxa. Misses the stun, and now Sumail. Yule's Static Link. Good damage stolen, but no stuns to hold Sumail in place. OG grouping up and looking for any of these straggling targets. TP's out, Infest away. Timbersaw still up top. Spartan and Lil, really the only 2 heroes that they could go for. Spartan has no TP.
That's why he was thinking, get back. I love the itemization on Skylark. Could Yule Scepter to cancel any TPs, to dispel the Surge, also great against Troll Warlord during his ulti, and now building towards Heaven's Halberd. 1 extra disarm, plus it also gives self HP regen.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Razor finishes his BKB. No buyback.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What's Lil got? Full staff, working on Ether Lens. He's looking pretty good net worth-wise. But OG have suddenly turned it on a little bit here, and they've gone high ground. Tier 3 is down to half HP already. Mid 1, looking for the back. Catches the Razor, but a good 4 staff Yules will dodge the danger at Skyward.
No mana.
been ruptured up. He can't chain away. He's been broken and slain. Destroyed there with no buyback available. And Thompson, that's a false promise pretty early on, but it allows him to dive into the base and focus down the buildings. Tier 3 will drop now. Thompson. No battle trance. BKB runs forward. Whacking away at Baranya. Force him away. And Skitter is... yeah, he's here. He's got to TP in and try and save the day. Sumail, BKB and run away again. The static link broken by the speed of these OG heroes. But tier 3 cracked, and OG can try and hold the high ground with a glimpse back. Mid one, he's so tanky. Is this the target you really wanted to go on? They've got the stun. Impale into the meteor hammer, connecting on the Skitter. Troll's damage is good, burning through the mana, and mid one is still surviving. Guardian Greaves come back off cooldown, and they can go back in again if they really want to.
They're a bit limited on the mana. Where's the Guardian Greaves? That's gonna replenish some mana, but the top lane needs to be addressed. It's pushing in. Also, Roche may respawn in 2 minutes, so they can take one more fight and look for the Roche pit. Any big items on side of aggressive mode? Lifesteal working towards Basher. That's gonna be a big one. Razor finally finishes his BKB, even his going for Heaven's Halberd. I love that.
Heaven's Halberds all around. Triple disarm the troll. Why the hell not? Good against Bloodseeker, good against Troll. And now you've got so many ways to deal with Battle Trance. DD Rune going to get removed off there. As they get the static link, it's pretty good, but a Carapace onto the Razor in the back. His BKB comes out late, but he does turn and fight. Sumail and Thompson in a bit of trouble now. Skitter and Baranya proving to be problematic, but a good vacuum wall, 3-man hit, and a blood right wall. Clear them up. A double kill for Sumail as OG turned the fight, and Skitter shredded by Sumail and Thompson. Even with that disarm up, Skitter has the turn. Try and feast and lifesteal up with a Bloodseeker, but he's been drained. No life remains. Even with a static storm to zone them back, Skylark and Spartan, nothing left to give, will have to retreat. OG on a hot streak now. Oh, they want more. Spartan, can you get out of danger here? The glimpse back. Oh, potentially save him for a little bit, but No Tail has the Fortune's End. Saxa doesn't have the chain stuns available. They're thinking about it. Carapace, Impale, Meteor Hammer. Okay, now it's all up and running. 5-man wide. OG absolutely clean it up.
5-man wipe, they only lost Thompson. Great ulti from No Tail on Sumail, who was man fighting them, and then he got a kill with the Blood Rage on, which amplified all the healing. Suddenly he's full HP, running at 900 move speed. Also, we were not talking about midline, but he is doing God's work with those surges.
It really is. Baranya has BKB here, and he might be forced to use it. Fortune's End flies and cancels the Yules. Bloodseeker. They're pinging Baranya. They are a little scared though, as Lifestealer is back in action, and Thompson says, "Get back! I've just respawned. Give me a second. Let me go and finish this basher."
Outposts controlled by Dire, both of them, so they stole an XP from aggressive mode. The Roche will respawn in 3 minutes, the longest respawn in the history.
6k net worth lead for OG. Not insurmountable by any means.
Are scanning.
Aggressive mode.
Both carries on OG side are gonna get pissed of people TPing out. The Rage TPs, not having anything to stop once they're pushing the side lane, so both cores decide to get a Basher.
It is Basher time. Skitter also aiming for an Abyssal Blade, but here comes OG, smoked and hungry. They want Lil, they might just find him. Lift up to send the Nyx Assassin back. The chase from Thompson onto Lil. Blood right down and Rubik gone. Removed from the game as the back into the wall. We'll catch Skylark as the rupture. Oh, dearie me, he nearly died. The timber chain rupture, the chase forward, disarm is there. Onto the Sumail Bloodseeker, but it is all too little too late. High ground attempt number 2. In comes OG, and this should be the Rax taking opportunity they've been waiting for.
Stack speed and Troll. To buybacks, they need to run back a little bit. Nice Yule Scepter from Baranya.
Oh, there are 3 OG heroes trapped in, but the false promise. No Tail keeping Thompson alive. Saxa about to... Oh, no, he escaped.
There's a
Saxa, Thunderstrike. They do get the vision over on him. Carapace will buy him a little bit of time now as he stuns up the Disruptor on the left-hand side, and Sumail with the double kill. Sprinting into the middle of the base. A sick vacuum next stun. The triple for Sumail. An ultra for Sumail. Give him the rampage. Get into the fountain, Lil. Come back here, come back here, come back here. Bash him up, blood right him, and give him the rampage. In the fountain we go, and Sumail Sumail will take it.
What a team player. Climbs uphill, takes all the damage from the fountain so that Sumail can get the rampage. Sumail even gives him a tip at the end.